What's up, everybody? My name is Shavalo, and welcome to a new series I'm deciding to start called Play Stupid Games and Get Stupid Prizes. Other people may know that phrase as fucking around and finding out. Now, this is a series where I do a story time and I tell experiences of my past life and maybe some other people who contribute stories of their own about how they decided to play stupid games and receive stupid prizes in return. Now, this is a very recent story. This happened last week. We were going up to South Dakota to visit Dr. Cappy. You know Dr. Cappy from my The Forest videos. Rex Draco was also there. You also know him from our The Forest videos. It was me, Dr. Cappy, Rex Draco, and my best friend and roommate, Trey. You don't know Trey from any of my videos, but we all drove up there Sunday night and got there Monday afternoon. And we had to leave Thursday because we had to be back by Friday because I had to be at work on Saturday. So we had a good time. Wednesday we decided to go kayaking. Now, I've never been kayaking before, and it's actually surprisingly easy. It's just all in the upper body. You just got to make sure you don't rock the boat too much. Don't rock the boat, baby, So, and you'd be fine. So we book it for 4 o'clock, and we get there at 4 o'clock. We had to wait a little bit for the guy to get there, but he shows up, has all the kayaks, the paddles, and the life jackets. Okay. So he puts the kayaks over by the bank. He gives us our life jackets. He has the paddles over by the bank as well. We get in the kayaks, we get ready, and he pushes us off into the water. So we have 3 hours. It's not a 3-hour kayaking thing. We just go to the end and come back. So we have 3 hours to do this. So and it's really hot out, the sun's out, and we have these shady areas that we usually go into. We take pictures, we talk, hang out, and then we continue on. We finally reached the end, and it's really low water, so we can't go any further. We're hitting rocks and everything, and we just have to turn around and go back. So we get really close to the beginning where the bank is. We're about 500 feet away, and we stop in the final shade area. Now, I have the bright idea, because I'm the last one to get into the shade, to get behind my roommate, my best friend Trey, grab his kayak, and start rocking it back and forth. I start rocking the boat, baby, okay? But I'm not trying to flip him over. I'm just messing with him, okay? So his response to me rocking his boat is to grab his paddle, pick it up, and swipe at me, okay? And doing so caused me to flinch so hard that I turned over in my kayak, okay? I turned over and went into the water, and the kayak, it floated, but it had a lot of water in it. So, and normally this would have been a funny thing for your friends, However, I had my phone on me, and it was not in my pocket. It was between my legs, and when I hit that water, my legs opened and it went down in. Also, context: when we booked the appointment, we had an option to purchase a waterproof baggie to put our stuff in. And I purchased that, but when we got there, they didn't have any of that stuff. They didn't have any waterproof baggies or anything. They didn't have any Ziploc bags or nothing. And granted, I could have left my phone in the truck where I left my wallet and my keys, okay? I could have done that. However, I didn't want to. I wanted to take pictures. I want to go out there, take pictures and videos and everything, okay? But, yeah. So I turned over, legs open, phone gone. The moment I hit that water, I instantly knew that that phone was gone, that there was nothing, absolutely nothing I could do. I was powerless because I'm 6'2", and when I tried to go feel the bottom of that water, I couldn't. I'd have to dive in to feel the bottom of that water. So, and I'm fuming at that point. The only thing that kept me from going into a raging fit was that the water wasn't cold. It was actually the perfect temperature. It wasn't hot. It wasn't warm. It wasn't cold. It was cool. It was like the perfect temperature. And I'm still fuming at this point. I'm being silent. I'm silently angry. You could be 500 feet away from me, and you take one look at me, and you could tell that I was angry. So we end up hauling the boat over to the closest bank to us so we can turn it over, get all that water out, get as much water out as I can. So we get it all out, and I have two thoughts in my head. Okay, I got the first thought saying I'm gonna kill Trey. I'm gonna hurt him. Because I ain't got money, man. I'm broke. Okay, I don't have the money to purchase a new phone. Okay, so like I'm gonna kill him. I'm hurting this guy. He's gonna get beat up. And then the other process was like, bro, you had this coming. Like, you absolutely deserve this. You're the one that came behind him and started rocking the boat like you were going to flip him over, okay? This wasn't the outcome that he wanted, but it is the outcome that you deserved, okay? That's what happens when you play stupid games and get stupid prizes. That's what happens when you fuck around and then you find out. So I was stuck between not being angry and being angry. And there was a point when I'm like paddling back. I'm like, God, please expel this anger from my body. Let me no longer feel anger toward this incident. Let me instead feel grateful that no one was hurt. Oddly enough, I was no longer angry at that moment. However, I did not feel grateful at all. So the anger was gone, but I did not feel grateful. So I'm just sitting there just like, fuck. You know, I'm no longer furious or anything. And also, flash forward, new phone, right here, new phone. I had insurance on it. I was able to get it replaced, get a deductible about $100 on this, so I didn't have to pay $1,000 for a new phone, which is great. The bad news is none of my data from the previous phone was able to be transferred over to this phone, so I had to start over everything. I had to get new wallpapers. I had to re-download apps. Thankfully, I got my contacts back because my previous phone was connected to my Alexa, which is right there. It's right next to that Pokeball right there, that little black thing. My previous phone was connected to that Alexa, and it had all my contacts on there. And when I connected this phone to it, all those contacts came back. So I was happy. I was able to recover a ringtone. So, you know, it wasn't all too bad. And like, I wish I had my phone because I lost a lot of progress on like game apps that I had on here. So also, when we got back from kayaking, I never realized how much of a mindfuck it is to not have your phone on you. You know, usually when you have your phone, like if you're doing like work or homework or you're watching a video, sometimes you stop, you take a break, you take out your phone, you look at it, see if anyone texted you, you see if you text anyone, see how they're doing. You know, maybe you watch some Instagram or TikToks, or maybe you get on a game and start playing it for a little bit and then you put it back down and do that. I wasn't able to do anything like that. So there was a time when we're all sitting on the couch and I'm looking around. Trey has his phone, Rex has his phone, Cappy's on their phone, they all on their phone, and I'm sitting there like, it was depressing. Like, I hated it. I just hated it. It's clear to me that if I'm not doing something that distracts me, that I don't think I can survive without this phone. I don't think I can survive without a phone. It's just gonna be a bad time for me. So yeah, that's the end of this story. Yeah, moral of the story: buy your own waterproof baggie because you don't know if those people are gonna have one for you or not, or keep it in your truck. You know, either works. So yeah, that's the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, go ahead and hit that like button. If you want to comment your thoughts on this story, what you would have done to prevent this, what would have happened, what you would have done if this happened to you, go ahead, comment whatever you want. Also, if you like my videos, if you want to see more of me, please do subscribe. I'd appreciate that very much. And make sure you hit that bell to be notified every time I upload a video. Not notify you every time you upload a video, okay? Every time I upload a video, okay? So, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. This is Shavalo, signing out.